Mesquite, Texas. The rodeo arena. Covered grandstand, 4,000 seats, 4-lane divided highway from downtown Dallas. 15 minutes away, April through September. The riders are gone now. Gone till spring. All their sun-dancing broncs are gone too. The dapple grays, the sorrel mares, and the wild chestnuts. The bull riders are gone, the ropers, the wranglers and hazers, all gone. Following the highway to other arenas, more prize money. Dell and Judd, they're gone too. Pulled their freight, like they say in the rodeo. Babe, she's gone. And Ollie. What did Ollie say? A clown takes on the hurts of people. I used to believe there was only one way a man could become wise, at his own expense. But now I'm not so sure. Now that Buzz and I are leaving too, now that everything that happened here belongs to yesterday, I'm not so sure.
Here today, gone tomorrow.
Funny, I can still hear it. I can almost see it. Like it was last Wednesday all over again. Just last Wednesday, Buzz and I were wrapping up our final week of a 30-day job at the brick company. It seems a lifetime. A lot of lifetimes.
Kill him, Dale. Now, we wouldn't want to kill him, would we?
Ollie? Nothing ain't gonna kill Ollie. Don't you know that by now, Judd?
I don't know.
Now, look. You see this little thing on the end here? It works like a transformer. It cuts down the juice just right to give him a real fine ride. A lot better ride than any one of them old horses out there in that corral could give him. Hey, babe. You want us to help you hook up?
Thanks.
You go get Ollie and hurry.
Okay.
Howdy.
Hi.
Here, just hold it while I bring in your line. Now, don't touch the raw end of this wire, you hear?
Golly, Judd, mighty neatly you come tell me.
Shoot, Ollie, we know how you feel about Babe.
Well, I'll fix it in no time.
Babe says it's the end of the wire. Must have got tangled up somewhere or other. Reckon you have to straighten it out and then hook this female socket onto it so she can make the connection.
Babe, I gotta get a socket, but maybe I ought to straighten this out first.
Watch out, Ollie!
You pick it up.
Hey, you're missing a foot or two of growth to be giving a man-sized order like that one.
Hey, you pick it up.
I don't know who you are, Gunsel, but when I get through whittling on you, why, they'll recognize you anyplace.
Hey, Judd! How about that? Did you see that? That was a twister, wasn't it? Man, you see me ride that? Man, that was something, wasn't it?
Good. You and Dell, my office.
Now, Joe, the boys were just letting off a little steam.
Then how's come you busted Dell?
Me? You think I did that?
No, I guess not.
All you boys with a $40 thirst. Ollie's pouring. Well, all right, you get settled in and then drop by. You hear now? Ollie's pouring. Babe?
Thanks.
Oh, it's always like this on the day before we open, but come this time tomorrow, once they get a little of that dust in their craw, boy. Look, you boys coming, you sure are welcome. Let me buy you a drink right now.
Thanks anyway. We've got to get back to work.
Well, I sure hope I haven't kept you from anything.
No, it's just a couple of bricks. We work right over there.
Boy, you sure look like you were packing one the way Dell went down. I guess I ought to thank you. Well, now, look, old Dell and Judd, you gotta understand them. They didn't mean any harm.
Guys like you, I don't dig, see? Turn the other cheek, I don't dig that either. The scene is just loaded with cats waiting for new cheeks to be turned so they can clobber them. And you guys make it easy. You encourage them. All you lambs, you know. Well, I say the lambs are worse than the tigers because without the lambs, there wouldn't be any tigers. Clear?
Buzz, why don't you shut up?
Why? I'm sorry. Come on, let's get out.
Say, fellas, you want to see the rodeo? My friend Mabel, she's head cashier. You ask for her tomorrow. She's at the box office. She'll save you a pair of seats. The best seats in the grandstand, okay?
You one of the riders?
I'm the clown.
Lightfoot. That's that little horse that turns back, isn't it?
That's him. A real good little horse.
17. Ramblin' Sam feeling all right?
Boy, he's poison. Bucked off big boy McCarty last week. Busted him up pretty bad. He's a real top bucking horse, but sure enough tough on the cowboys.
He's a pretty bad old horse, Mr. Wiley, but he can be rode.
You're not riding my shows anymore, Dell. Either you or Judd.
Well, you took her entrance fee.
I'll give it back to you.
Now, just a minute. Is this here rodeo on the up and up, Mr. Gay? Can anybody enter that comes along if they've got their association dues paid? Well, if they can, tell Mr. Wiley.
All right. If you're going to go by the association rules, that's the way it'll be. But if I catch either one of you hazing Ollie again, I'll see to you personally.
Seems to me you're awful touchy about poor old Ollie, Mr. Wiley. Why?
I finally figured out why you've been following my rodeo. I wondered about it in Bozeman, in Idaho Falls, and in Roswell. Couldn't be the prize money, I said to myself, because the Joe Wiley Rodeo doesn't have the purses to draw the big money winners like Del McNabb. Then in Sioux City, I got to figuring that maybe you were sweet on Babe Hunter, that you were just tagging around this circuit because you had your eye on my trick rider. It wasn't until we hit Elko and Ollie got run over by that Brahma, and you gave him a swig out of your bottle horse liniment, I think it was, wasn't it, Del? It's then that I figured out what you were after.
It's then that I figured that you were deliberately riding Ollie. You were out to get him. Why? What has this man ever done to you?
Nothing. He never done nothing to me, but I hate him. He's a bad omen. Friday the 13th. Ace of spades. I hate him for what he is.
I don't understand you.
Well, you wouldn't.
Ollie don't mind it none, Mr. Wiley. Why, he told you so himself right out yonder. Why, he enjoys it. After all, ain't Ollie a clown?
When the two of you were still looking to see which end of a horse was which, Ollie Crump was throwing his saddle across broncs that you couldn't lead to the catch pen. Great broncs, like lightning bars. And that crazy paint they had up north that killed 3 men, he was riding them loose and riding them clean, and spurring hair at every jump, and pulling down more top prize money than any cowboy that ever buckled on a pair of spurs. And earning $25,000 in the days when a dollar was a dollar. Now you leave him alone, you hear?
You gonna put Ramblin' Sam in the hat?
Number 18. And I hope you draw him, cowboy.